Thyself, Toastmaster Seema Ramesh.
Loves me, loves me not. Loves me, loves me not. Do I love me? Do I love me not? Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Love, without any doubt, is one of the most strongest and powerful emotion known to man. There are various kinds of love. Maternal love, love for our kids, love for food, love for books, love for dinosaurs maybe. But probably the most toughest and misunderstood form of love is the love for oneself. Some may think that this self-love is a fad, a new age fad, or maybe something trendy. But for me, it is relatively new. Why? Because in all these years, not once have I thought of asking myself, Seema, do you love yourself? So once these questions started bombarding me, the new age fad, I began thinking about it. According to researchers like Morris Rosenberg and Timothy Hopkins, self-love is something which we all need to focus on. It has become a necessity. For a person like me, I have grown up to think that we have always have to help others who are in need. We have to keep doing good things for others. And it's become a way of life. But in the long run, I have realized I have stopped patting myself on the back or even respecting myself. American psychologist Morris Johnson said, those people who tend to have very low esteem for themselves cannot accept others around them. They cannot see the compassion in others. So what does that make you? Makes you a horrible human being? Maybe so. But on the contrary, writers like Maria Johnson, she's an expert on family and relationships. According to her, nobody can go back and start a new beginning. But anyone can start today and have a new ending. So self-love has maybe two ways to look at it. I personally feel that in order to love ourselves more, we have to introspect. Question and answer yourself. And then you come to realize that the same emotion which you have for yourself, you can impart it to others. And you can begin to understand what others feel like. Very famous doctors and psychologists keep saying that you need to ask yourself two simple questions. The first question is it selfish to love oneself? Has anyone ever thought about it? Is it selfish? No? I can see Toastmaster Sheetal vigorously nodding his head. A few months back, I used to think that yes, it is selfish to think only about myself. I mean, look at the magnanimous amount of destruction, suffering happening all around. And you are talking about loving yourself? But there is another side to it. What is wrong in thinking about yourself? What is wrong in taking care about yourself in the right way? And is there anything wrong in taking your happiness as your priority number one? No, there isn't. But what you need to do is maintain that fine line between thinking about yourself in the correct way and making sure that you do not reach that point where you are vain or self-obsessed. It is very important to maintain that sense of balance. Question number 2. Are you too hard on yourself? Are you? I am. I am really hard on myself. Because I don't know how or when this happened in my life, but I keep thinking, if I do something, I can always do it better. Seema, you can do it better. But in the end, what has happened, I keep forcing myself to do better and better and better, and I'm always dissatisfied. Now this sense of dissatisfaction makes me see it in the other person in front of me. Anyone stands in front of me, I find the imperfection first. I cannot see their perfection. I'll always find something negative because I've conditioned myself that way. That's absolutely wrong. Because the truth is, you learn to love yourself, you can always learn to love others and be compassionate towards others. Famous researchers like Neff and Johnson from the Harvard Medical School have come up with a fabulous technique called multi-self-compassion or meaningful self-compassion. This is a technique, it's a very interesting technique, in which they say that self-kindness is a warm way of accepting yourself in moments of stress and suffering. So the moment you feel stressful, the moment you feel that you are suffering, what do? You tell yourself, it's okay. It's absolutely okay to make a mistake. They have methods of meditation, like self-compassionate letter writing. They have methods of affectionate breathing. You imbibe this, you follow this. Researchers have shown that 43% increase in self-compassion if you follow these methods for only 40 minutes a day for 8 weeks. So now, ladies and gentlemen, my mantra is, suffering is the moment now. Suffering is a part of my life, but may I be kind to myself. Over to you, Toastmaster.